Hello, I am Lisa Yuen, and this, as I tell people, this will be the fourth time I have died on the lyric stage. No, spoiler alert, but yes, I do die on the stage. I played the reciter and the emperor and the shogun. I think the coolest thing about this show, and believe it or not, a woman outside after today's matinee, she told me this is her most favorite Sondheim show of all Sondheims. Of course, I also was Into the Woods here, and I thought, what? More than Into the Woods? More than Sweeney Todd? And she loves this show. It's really complex as far as like the stories that you're able to tell historical, whether it be true or not, or whether it's kind of fabricated based on a true story. The fact that Sondheim could come up with these really clever and complicated lyrics to tell the story. So, you know, Chrysanthemum Tea, there's something odious happening about how can the shogun's mother take control and not welcome the Americans, but how can we keep our ancestral soil safe? So Sondheim comes up with this really clever way to not let the Americans land, all in one song that Gary Ng in a wig performs. And in general, the whole show is all about these complex lyrics telling history. In a more broader sense, I feel like Pacific Overtures is really about progress. And it's about how do we take in progress in our lives. And, you know, Japan, ultimately, because we all know the end of the story, we do become, you know, not just this isolated empire. We become, you know, worldly. And what happens? What happens when you have progress in your life? You know, we're having this interview, right? So now you can see me online, right? If you don't really know me, but we feel like we know this person. So, you know, social media, it's this progress of we think we know these people because we see them on videos, or we Instagram with somebody, or we text with people, but the actual human connection is not necessarily there. But so that's the price of progress. So we modernize these countries, but what do we gain and what do we lose? Hi, I'm Lisa Yuen, and I am playing the reciter and the emperor and the shogun in Pacific Overtures.